Counting down toward game time here in the desert. The Giants take on the Diamondbacks. Next on the show. MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. They'll match up against a fellow who's really opened a lot of eyes in the early part of his career, all-star lefty Patrick Corbin. Angel Pagan. The move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Now a swing on the first pitch, and this is bounced toward Hill at second. On to first with it is Hill, one away. So Pagan kept off base to open things up, and with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Joe Panik will stand in for the first time here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down, 56 degrees here at first pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat, considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Barry Bonds will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
All right, good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order, at least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
And And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, catcher
Buster Posey will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Throw over to the bag, and that, in fact, is going to wind up out of play. So a costly mistake there. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Don't let him score.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Fouled back. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. It's the Giants 0. Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. They'll step in against a real strikeout artist, the hard-throwing right-hander Johnny Cueto. And there you see a look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Marcell Ozuna will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
leading off for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Marcell Ozuna.
And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Adeiny Echeverria will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And this is going to be a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, D-backs, let's go!
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
3-2, here it is. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a fly ball here, not hit all that well, out toward Pence in right. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Pagan has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We've played an inning. No score. Hunter Pence will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Hunter Pence.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined towards center field. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Casey McGee will get his first opportunity now. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And this will be fouled away. A wait on Pence, and now the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Kemp will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Yeah, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Brandon Belt will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Settling under it is Kemp as he tucks this one away for out number 2.
Batting 8, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Come on, Diamondbacks!
Pitch out, nothing doing. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
Go, D-back!
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Pause, now the pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Johnny Cueto will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Looking good, D-back.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now, this is going to be a short outing if walks continue to be a problem. I mean, that's 2 already here in the second inning.
Angel Pagan will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Fouled straight back. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Stop it, damn it!
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. He struck him out as danger is averted here in the second, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Thomas will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, number 24.
And this is low, ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1.
And I don't think that's where he wanted that two-seamer to end up. That thing leaked right back over the heart of the plate.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Matt Kemp will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base.
Well, there's a reason why most cleanup hitters don't make good stolen base guys, and I think this is Exhibit A right here. I mean, he never had a chance.
Go, Diamondbacks.
And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate,
Batting six.
this is just
First
one
baseman.
finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Mark Trumbo will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Now here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bottom of the second here with no score. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And a base hit, the first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks.
There's a guy that's locked in at the plate. Even down 0-2, there's no panic in his approach. When you have that positive mindset at the plate, good things are going to happen.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And set to go the second baseman, Aaron Hill. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. Throw in time and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Joe Panik is ready to go here as we begin the third.
The Giants, second baseman, Joe Panic.
A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Joe Panik has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Barry Bonds will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Come on, do that.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Comes set, now the pitch. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Buster Posey will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Now let's go.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
Get out of here, Giants. Go back to San Francisco.
Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
And that pitch is just a little bit easier to lay off when you're opposite-handed up there because you can see the sweep of that pitch coming all the way in.
Come on, card the double.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Ozuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Giants leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Kurt Suzuki makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Here's one hit towards the hole. And now a jump throw against his body. And did Belt hang with that? Yes, he did. A nice play by the left-hander as they record the out.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Patrick Corbin will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Two and one. Pitch on the way. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Casey McGee will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Casey McGee.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Now a ground ball and a chance for Trumbo over there at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman
Brandon Belt will try it again. He flew out his first time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Looking good, Diamondbacks.
1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-1 on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
now batting, shortstop
Brandon Crawford will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. He's got it. Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing.
Yeah, a nice effort down there at first. This is full extension to pull it in. Then he tries to shuffle this one off to the pitcher covering first. It's close, but they couldn't quite get him.
Johnny Cueto will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
And anytime you send your pitcher up there with 2 away, you want him to at least give you a little bit of a battle up there. But he does way more than that. He singles here to turn the lineup over.
Angel Pagan will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Let's go, D-backs.
Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball for ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he'd been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run double.
Joe Panik will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Right there for strike 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Giants 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Adeiny Echeverria will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now a line drive, caught down there at third. And an unlucky start to the 4th that time as the leadoff man is set down. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Michael Lee will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Here we go.
Now this is swung on and foul tipped right into the mask of the catcher Posey, and that got him pretty good. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Moving laterally is Pagan to make the play here, 2 away.
Well, you know, he got a whole lot of this one, but he didn't get it all. And in the end, that's the difference between a flyout and a booming home run.
Thomas will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Here we go.
And this is on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0. Barry Bonds will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Feeling good about this.
Bond.
First pitch to him.
Look at him.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And this is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark.
Catcher number 20.
Barry Bonds has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Buster Posey will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Go, guys.
Keep them close.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Now the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Okay.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Now you see Diamondbacks manager Kirk Gibson out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Wandy Rodriguez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Hunter Pence will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Double play.
Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Swinging a ground ball to first. There's one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
This is a good effort here at first to try to get this double play, but this was always going to be a play that was going to be a tough turn. In the end, the run's going to score on what will be ruled a fielder's choice.
Casey McGee will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Circle change there, called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play to end the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Giants lead it 3-0. Matt Kemp will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And that misses 1-1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here it comes, 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Oh, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Mark Trumbo will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes all it takes is just 1 call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Here we go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Aaron Hill will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
DJ LeMahieu will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Joaquin Benoit will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Joaquin Benoit.
Brandon Crawford will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Brandon Crawford.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Fouled straight back. Hit well, but fouled that time by Crawford, as this will find the seats down the line in right. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Johnny Cueto will bat for himself here with his guys up 3 here in inning number 6. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Try opening your eyes for the next pitch.
Now the pitch. Swing and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. Strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Angel Pagan will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Marcell Ozuna will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. On the ground down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Adeiny Echeverria will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4.
And you'd like to say good job there, good eye, but in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Michael Lee will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Too low, 1-0.
Stay out of the double play already.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Thomas will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Matt Kemp will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And that's waved at and missed 1-1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Close to the bag, it's second there, now the pitch. Look out, don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
And Kemp is able to lay off as he'll reach base on ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Mark Trumbo will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder, how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Bring him home now.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Another 0-2 coming. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Joe Panik will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And that's in there for a strike. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Barry Bonds will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And that's lined into center field, and look out now, back-to-back singles open up the inning. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Buster Posey will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a sharply hit ball here out to right center, heading toward the pool area and down for extra bases. And they will not get him at the plate as 2 runs are in, and it's 5-0.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the camel's back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
David Hernandez will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
David Hernandez.
Hunter Pence will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Low for ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Right. 2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. Throw to first by Hill, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of 2 approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Casey McGee will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
The 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
He's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Hard hit towards center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base.
And you wonder if maybe he's kicking himself at third base right now for not trying to score on this. It's a heck of a play just to make the catch. And you wonder if he would have been able to get up and then throw a perfect strike to the plate. That might have been asking a lot.
Brandon Belt will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Cut him down right here. Overrated.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Get the easy out.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Cut him down right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Men on third with 2 down. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. San Francisco leads this one 5-0. Aaron Hill will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's in there, base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Kurt Suzuki will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Now the first pitch, and that misses inside, 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Outside, 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a ball lined to the right side. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, back-to-back singles here to start the inning, and that probably warrants a look at his line to this point. The numbers haven't been too bad all told, but he's got a situation unfolding right here that could cause those numbers to change in a hurry.
Carl Crawford will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Right field. Pence is there, one away. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Swinging a hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Well, for a while there, it didn't look like they were ever going to break through, but they finally get on the board here in inning number 7. Now they've got to see if they can add on a few more and maybe make this game a little more interesting.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in, base on balls his last time. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Yeah, and with 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do as he bounces this pitch, and that means both runners are going to move up.
Nice easy stroke. Let's go.
Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, apparently they still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Sergio Romo is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Joaquin Arias will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Michael Lee will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
lays off 1-0. And this ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Thomas will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Matt Kemp will stand in. The 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And this will be fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And they are not going to get him at the plate as he slides across to make it 5-3 now.
You just get the sense that the momentum is turning. This pitch is nowhere close to the target. That's a big pick-me-up right there to score a run on the wild pitch.
go. Wait for the pitch.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Giants out in front here, 5-3. Oliver Perez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Oliver Perez.
Brandon Crawford will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For San Francisco, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. And there's ball 2 now. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
The 3-1 coming. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had 1 step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Joaquin Arias will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Angel Pagan will step in, a ground out victim his last time. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Hold it back, right here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the double steal is on here. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
And you know, this was not one of those 3-2 start the runners kind of a deal. This looked like a straight double steal or maybe even a hit and run thrown in there. And it's going to wind up at least a partial success for these guys because the runners do move up, albeit on the ground out.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. One and one.
Oh, come on. Come on, get the easy out.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. And this is taken for a called third strike, so they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are two gone in the inning.
Just a costly strikeout there. I mean, you've got the infield in. All sorts of ways to drive that runner in from third, but he can't take advantage of any of them. Now, that'll back the infield up with two away, and their chances here just got a whole lot slimmer.
Barry Bonds will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And there's the fourth wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Buster Posey will stand in with Giants on every base and 2 men out. First pitch coming. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Now on the mound, this is one of those at-bats where you have to get this guy to give your team any chance. You have to. Base hit here, it's all over.
And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he takes strike 3 called, so they're able to work out of danger here as the inning is over. Giants leave them loaded, and it remains 5-3. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Gene Machi will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the third spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Gregor Blanco is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Mark Trumbo will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Aaron Hill will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Kurt Suzuki will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Now here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. In there, 1-1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
You got it!
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And with that tying run on deck, he should get something good to hit right here, 3-1. More than likely a fastball.
And a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still down 5-3. There's Arizona manager Kirk Gibson on his way to home plate, lineup card in hand, so one would assume we're going to see a double switch here. Jeremy Hellickson will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
58, Jeremy Hellickson. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 22.
Hunter Pence get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off for the Giants, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, then we'll do it again. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Lays off 2-2 now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and on 2-2 to start an inning, that's a call you'd like to get.
Let him swing and miss.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Gregor Blanco will get his first shot at it here.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Outfield comes way in here, the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now a swing and a ground ball on to first, and there are two down.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count, 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Giants down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 35, Mark Melanson.
Anthony Recker steps in now.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, catcher Anthony Recker.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Now after the leadoff walk, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So let's see if they can use that as a springboard to a big inning.
Marcell Ozuna will step in, an RBI single this last time around.
All right, let's go.
In there, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
There are times where you say, it's just not my night. But after 4 strikeouts, well, that'll leave you wondering about everything you're doing.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Come on.
Base hit now!
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Now another 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. In the dirt here. swing and a liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Michael Lee will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, sort of a protective swing there as he got on top of this baseball. But the net result is that at least he's able to move these other runners up 90 feet, albeit now with 2 outs.
Thomas will stand in as their last chance now. Set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Let's find the hole.
To the left side. That's a base hit as it's through into left. And both runners are in to score on a clutch at-bat that time as we are tied at 5.
This place is going nuts. You're an out away from defeat, and he comes up with some magic to tie the ball game. I mean, at-bats don't come any bigger than this.
Jeremy Offeld will come on needing to get the final out here to send this one into extra innings. Matt Kemp will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And Offeld comes right at him with the fastball for strike 1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Lays off for ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Hit on the ground towards first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead. Brandon Crawford will start things out here in the 10th, and you have to figure this is not a position that he or anyone else on this team, for that matter, expected to find himself in.
Yeah, they had to figure they were home free, but just a dreadful job of sealing things up in the bottom of the 9th. And now they've got to find some way to put that inning behind them and go to work getting themselves at least a run here.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the 9th behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch as that circle change swung on and missed 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Lee is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, whew. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Joaquin Arias will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And that misses for ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes. Fouled back. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Angel Pagan will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike, 0-1. And he waits on the changeup there and pulls it to fairly deep right field. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. This remains a 5-all ball game. Mark Trumbo will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Here's the first offering. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So now with a potential matchup problem looming, we'll see if the Giants want to make a move. That's what's left in the San Francisco bullpen. Aaron Hill will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Look out for the double play, man. Stay out of the double play.
Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Come on.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. Panic is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Cody Ross will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7, Cody Ross.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Let's get you in and alive.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this is fouled straight back. Full count now, 3-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
He's bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. So he's done what he's needed to do.
Anthony Record will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Pagan is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. This ball game still tied 5-all. Shelby Miller will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
Shelby Miller.
Joe Panic will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Joe Panic.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Boy, how about this for a welcome to the show? He got his first hit earlier, then he got his first 2-hit game, now he's got his first 3-hit game. I think he's kind of getting the hang of this Major League Baseball stuff.
Norichika Aoki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Norichika Aoki.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Up top, it's 2-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. And this is going to be a foul ball. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The catcher, number 28,
Buster Posey will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, and with 2 on now following the walk, he needed to jump ahead of the next guy, so that's a good way to start out.
You can do it. Let's sit him down right here.
And they bunch him up inside on this one as it's grounded to short. One there on to Trumbo, but not quite in time as they'll just get the 1.
Yep, they're able to get that force at second base, but that's it. So meanwhile, that go-ahead run gets to move up 90 feet. He's now standing on third.
Hunter Pence will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Corners are in here, now the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, that's a ball that's hit pretty hard that time, and if this doesn't find a glove, we'd be looking at a much different ball game right now. But as it stands, they're a step closer to getting out of this mess with the game still tied.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And I don't know whose idea that was, but predictably the 2-out squeeze play doesn't work, and the side is retired. Just when you thought you'd seen everything. George Contos will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just one would be the end of this ball game. Marcell Ozuna will get us going now in the home half of the 11th.
Center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now here's his swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Around first, on his way to second now. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in with a runner in scoring position already here following the ground rule double. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
And that right there is about as nutty a decision as I've ever seen. I mean, you're the winning run. You're already in scoring position. It's going to wind up working out, but that can't have come from the bench. He had to do that one on his own.
Fouled straight back. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Infield had to come in, and there's just no shot on this one. It just scoots right through there for a walk-off game winner.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fella right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 6-5. Good night from Phoenix.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: For the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Giants, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder that Postcane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.